Good afternoon. Closing market comments for Wednesday, August the 19th. A very quiet day in the markets today. A little surprising after the first 2 days in the week that we saw the quietness today. A lot of traders watching to see what the results are going to be from Pro Farmer today, from the tour of Iowa and Illinois, and see what damage derecho made and what the impact is continued or not. Pro Farmer did release results yesterday for Indiana. They had the yield at 179.84. That's up from last year at 161.46, but below the USDA number of 188. They had pod counts at 12,881. That compares to 924 last year, but you remember crops were way behind normal last year. The 18 number was 1,312, so just a little below. Nebraska numbers yesterday had corn at 175.15. That's up from last year at 172.55, but below USDA numbers for Nebraska at 191. The soybean count was 1298. That's up from last year at 1211, but right on target with where it was in 2018 at 1299. Again, we'll see the results from Iowa, parts of Iowa and parts of Illinois in tonight's results, and then finish up the tour tomorrow with final results being released on Friday. USDA did announce another sale of soybeans this morning to China, 192,000 metric tons for the 2021 crop year, and they're still talking they could be looking at 12 million metric tons yet between now and the end of the year. We'll have to see if that materializes or not. Weekly oil inventories released, crude oil at 512.5 million barrels. That's down 1.6 million from last week and up 74.7 from last year. Gasoline stocks were 243.8, down from 247.1, but up from a year ago at 234.1. Distillate stocks 177.8, almost unchanged from last week at 177.7, and up substantially from last year at 138.1, up 39.7 million barrels. Refineries last week were running at 80.9% of capacity. It's down just 0.1%, but still 15.9% below last year. Ethanol production was 926,000 barrels. That's up 8,000 barrels from the previous week. Still 97,000 below last year. Ethanol stocks did build this week to 20.270 million barrels. That's up from 19.750 last week and down from last year at 23.367. Weekly export sales will be released tomorrow. We'll have to see how big a number we come up with on China, especially when it comes to new crop. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.